Hello guys, thank you for clicking on the video, and this is me building my own PC for the first time. This is actually my first video, so if you guys could, I would really appreciate if you guys were to subscribe to the channel. With quarantine forcing me to stay at home, I made it a mission of mine to be more productive and to entertain others while they're also bored at home. Whether it be gaming, streaming, or even editing like I'm doing with the PC right now. For this video, I would like to share my experience and perspective of building a PC for the first time. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Overall, building the PC was a lot more daunting than I initially thought. Even before having the components to build a PC, I still remember watching a numerous amount of videos on how to even build one from scratch. I probably watched more hours than I can count on my fingers. But a lot of the videos didn't prepare me for the most fragile of things, such as holding the CPU, or even the most complicated of things, such as cable management. But altogether, it was a new experience that surely wouldn't end up being my last PC build. And yes guys, in building a PC, cable management is by far the worst part. Please take a look at this. First, you have to plug in the cables here, 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 and here. But that's just the power supply cables. Then if you have a hard drive or SSD, you'll have to plug 2 additional cables into it. And let us not forget about the fan and case cables. Then after bringing the power supply over and into the case, you will be left with this.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But in all seriousness though, wiring them in cable management were a pain in my bum hole. I mean, I give myself a pat on the back for turning this into this. And I applaud everybody else who was able to do it. And I was quite fortunate to have a modular power supply because if you didn't, you'd probably have about 2 times as much. I'll thank you guys for listening to my rant there. Although I do make it sound that the act of cable management is a bad thing. Because it is. There is something that actually competes with it or even beats it. You guys might actually be sitting on your couch thinking, what is he talking about? How could anything possibly worse than cabling? Well, let me introduce you to... Possibly one of the worst things is that you have to assemble your PC with a screwdriver. A screw and a screwdriver. Like we live in 2020. We have Tesla's Model X flying around. And we have Wagyu beef living the Wagyu life. And we're still connecting things with a screwdriver. How do we not have anything more effective and easier than a screwdriver yet? And do not let me get started talking about screwing in the case fans. Why are case fans making my arms hurt more than going to the gym? Definitely the worst feeling is that when you realize that you're screwing in the fan and you realize that you want to put it somewhere else or position it better. Then you would have to unscrew the entire fan, move it to the new spot, and then have a new fan replaced to where the old fan was. So I guess my only complaint, however a big complaint, is that screwdrivers just take too long. And so now, take a look at this. And now take a look at this. So it does sound like all I have is hate for PC building. But I would like to say that there are some positive sides to it. Especially the fun of it, such as opening the PC case box right here. or just holding the graphics card. I will say that it was quite Craigasm. It is almost half my PC budget after all. I've actually made my mind up. Instead of proposing to my wife with a diamond ring, I will be proposing to her with the 2080 Ti graphics card of that generation. I do want to talk about the building process and have a little bit of seriousness in the video. So after putting in the CPU and inserting the RAM, I put the motherboard into the case and installed the graphics card. Then it was all about cabling at this point. And within no time, 8 hours, my first build was finally completed. And as a celebration, you get to take out the stickies. Surprise! This entire video was recorded by my phone. And now, it's time for the first boot. I wish I could have shown you guys how happy I was when it first powered on. I was actually kind of tearing up. But it does seem like the time. The video for you and me will end here. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for watching all the way through. It would mean the world to me if you guys were to subscribe and follow my Twitch. Link in the description. I hope to see you guys around. Bye!